Did you know 64% of candidates fear unexpected interview questions? In this video, we'll tackle the top 5 questions for hospital administrator interviews, complete with example answers to boost your confidence. Stay tuned to discover how to diplomatically resolve conflicts between departments without impacting patient care. Here's an important leadership question. Can you describe a time when you led a team through a challenging situation in a healthcare setting? Interviewers ask this to assess your problem-solving skills, leadership style, and ability to work under pressure in a healthcare environment. When crafting your answer, consider these points. First, identify the specific challenge. Was it staffing, compliance, or patient care? Clearly defining the problem shows your awareness of healthcare dynamics. Next, highlight a decision you made that balanced patient care with operational efficiency. This demonstrates your ability to lead effectively under pressure. And finally, mention a lesson learned or a policy you implemented for future improvements, which signals proactive leadership. Here's what a strong answer sounds like.
In my role as a hospital administrator, our facility faced a sudden influx of patients during a flu outbreak, which strained our staffing levels. I quickly coordinated with department heads to reassign staff from less critical areas and implemented temporary shifts to cover peak hours. We managed to maintain high-quality patient care throughout the crisis, and afterward, I proposed a flexible staffing policy to better prepare for future surges. This experience taught me the importance of agility and proactive planning in healthcare management.
Let's dive into the world of budget mastery in tough times. Let's tackle a question that tests your financial acumen. Tell us about a time when you successfully managed a hospital budget under tight constraints. Interviewers ask this to gauge your ability to make tough decisions and optimize resources in high-pressure environments. To craft a standout answer, follow these tips. First, identify the specific financial challenge you faced, whether it was unexpected cuts or increased costs, to set the stage. Next, describe the precise strategies you used to stretch the budget, like renegotiating supplier contracts or implementing cost-saving technologies. And finally, share a concrete metric you improved, such as reducing overhead by a certain percentage or reallocating funds to critical areas of need. Here's how you can bring these elements together in an answer.
During a fiscal year when our hospital faced a 15% budget cut, I led a team to identify cost-saving opportunities. We renegotiated contracts with medical supply vendors and implemented energy-efficient systems, which reduced overall expenses by 10%. By reallocating these savings, we maintained staffing levels and patient care quality. This experience taught me the importance of strategic partnerships and innovative thinking in financial management.
Up next, let's explore the art of building and enhancing teams. Here's a question that digs into your leadership abilities. Describe an experience where you had to build or significantly improve a team within a healthcare setting. Interviewers ask this to see your approach to team development and how you handle challenges in a complex environment. Consider these tips when crafting your response. First, address how you identified specific team weaknesses and strengths, as this shows your analytical skills. Next, share the strategic actions you took to foster team cohesion, because interviewers are looking for proactive leadership. And finally, highlight measurable improvements and lessons learned, which demonstrate the impact of your leadership and your capacity for growth. Let me show you how to put this together.
I was tasked with revitalizing the stroke unit team, which had high turnover and low morale. I conducted one-on-one meetings to understand each member's perspective and identified communication gaps as a key issue. To address this, I implemented weekly interdisciplinary team meetings focused on collaborative goal setting. Over 6 months, our retention rate improved by 30%, and patient satisfaction scores increased by 20%. From this experience, I learned the importance of open communication and consistent feedback in building a cohesive team.
Great job reaching the halfway point. You've tackled team leadership and budget management. Let's keep up the momentum. You're learning the questions, but knowing them isn't enough. Mock Interview Pro builds a hospital administrator preparation plan. You practice answering out loud, get real feedback, and sit through a mock interview that feels like the real thing. Link in the description. Now here it is, the question we warned you about. Are you ready? Today's question tackles conflict resolution. If a conflict arises between 2 departments causing delays in patient care, how would you handle the situation? This question is designed to assess your leadership skills and your ability to maintain patient care as the top priority while resolving departmental issues. When crafting your response, consider these key points. Start by identifying specific impacts on patient care rather than using vague statements. This shows you grasp the seriousness of the issue. Next, highlight your listening skills by summarizing both departments' perspectives, which demonstrates empathy and understanding. And don't forget to mention how you would track the resolution's effectiveness over time to assure the interviewer of your commitment to continuous improvement. Here's what a strong answer sounds like.
In a previous role, there was a conflict between the nursing and pharmacy departments over medication delivery delays impacting patient treatment times. I first analyzed the situation, identifying specific delays in treatment as the main issue. I then organized a meeting with both department heads, allowing each to express their concerns. I facilitated a discussion that led to a revised process for medication requests. We implemented a tracking system to monitor improvements, which resulted in a 20% reduction in delivery times and enhanced patient satisfaction.
Let's tackle the challenge of responding to a sudden drop in patient satisfaction scores. Here's a question that really tests your problem-solving skills. How would you respond if there was a sudden drop in patient satisfaction scores? Interviewers ask this to see how you handle unexpected challenges and your ability to implement effective solutions quickly. To tackle this question effectively, start by identifying the root cause through a thorough review of recent changes or events. Next, engage directly with frontline staff as they often have valuable insights into operational issues. Finally, share a detailed action plan with patients to rebuild trust and show that you're proactive about addressing their concerns. Let me show you how to put this together.
When faced with a sudden drop in patient satisfaction scores, I first analyzed the data to pinpoint any recent changes that might have contributed, such as a new scheduling system. I then organized focus groups with nurses and administrative staff to gather their insights. Based on their feedback, we identified that communication about wait times was a major concern. I implemented a new protocol to ensure staff regularly updated patients, and I communicated these changes to the patients through our newsletter. Within 2 months, our patient satisfaction scores improved significantly, reflecting the positive impact of these actions.
Your interview is coming. Stop preparing alone. Mock Interview Pro builds a hospital administrator preparation plan that adjusts to your timeline. Even if your interview is this week, it focuses on what matters most. Targeted practice, AI feedback, and a live mock interview so you walk in calm and clear. Start your preparation plan now. Link in the description. In today's video, we covered essential strategies for leading teams through challenges, managing budgets under pressure, and enhancing team dynamics in healthcare. You also learned how to effectively resolve interdepartmental conflicts and boost patient satisfaction scores. Remember, your experiences and skills are valuable assets, and with these insights, you're ready to shine in your interview. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and guidance. Go crush that interview.